come out for the walk. Or get your mats if you're going to stretch out. Get your weights if you're going to do weight exercises. Line up if you're walking in place. Stand up stand up if you're walking in place. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Get your chair if you're doing your chair exercises. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Great raw is it, y'all? Raw, raw, raw. Raw the day. And make it great. Yeah, y'all, let's start this. Okay, I'm stiff. And I know some of you say, well, you don't walk fast anyway. I can't believe this is happening with this camera. Give me a minute. Because I wiped all the cameras down. Unless there's a smog down here. But we have a dehumidifier. So, okay, I think that was the camera. Okie dokies. Whew. Stiff. But stiff never stopped anything. It never stopped me from walking to my job. It never stopped me from working. So it's not going to stop me from saving my life. Through exercise. So I give it about 5 minutes and everything should be back aligned. Great ride, isn't y'all? Yes, I do like mornings. I like waking up happy in the morning. I do. I do. That's the greatest thing I wanted that I know I could get when I became an adult and live on my own. I could wake up happy. I mean, I always woke up happy, but I could show my happiness. Usually, when you're with people who dread waking up and seeing the day, it's not a good experience if you're happy. It really isn't. They say, what's wrong with you? How you gonna be so happy in the morning? They like morning the day. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. Hey, y'all, hey. Everybody's here. Yes. Thanks for your support. Hey, y'all. Yes. So it takes about 5 minutes. Hey. For the stiffness to go away. Y'all do me proud. I hope y'all exercising with me. Not sitting down on the couch. Oh, yes. 55 minutes. Whew. Stiff it. Hey, love the love. Stiffness will go away. I'll start twisting my body and such. Because what I'm noticing about old age is you're reshaping. You don't know how you're going to come through when you first come on this earth. It's reshaping or becoming. Hey, y'all, hey. Even though you say you're old, hey, I'll read your comments on the break. You're still becoming. I walk because I need my back to be strong. I don't want a walker. I don't want a cane. I worked out to strengthen my back, but I've always had that curve from when I was small. Put my head down and go forward. And, hey, I'll read your message. Thanks, y'all. Everybody showed up. I hope everybody working out. Yes. So, I want to stand on my own. I want to stand on my hunches. But the body is reforming and becoming all the time. I think what, I gotta be 70 something before basically it settles down and says, okay, this is what it is until you're out of here. You know? Okay. Let's see. This leg, y'all know what leg is. This one. But it's been good for 2 days. So I ain't gonna complain. But for some reason today, it's saying, whew. But we're going, okay. Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, whew. Yeah. It's lessening. Like I'm warming up. You know? That's why you don't let pain stop you from exercising. You're just waking up, shit. For those people who aren't happy when they wake up in the morning, they like muscles. Sometimes they don't want to be woke up. Hey, I'll read your comments on the break. Sometimes they don't want to be woke up. So they ain't happy. So they get a little pain. But then you say, you know what? Too bad for you. Because we walking, and if you won't walk in pain, that's how we going to do it. So, okay, a little better. A little better. Yeah. But this leg, it's always one. Thank goodness it's not two. It's always one. So let me see. Let me slow my, okay, here we go. 5:58. 5:58. Let's see. Yep. A little better. Yep. Also, see how I was racing some. I don't know why I do that. Well, I know why I do that. Because I tell you, I used to always walk fast. If I was walking to the corner, I was getting there. I wasn't sashing. I'm just going to walk to the corner like I'm walking now. No. I didn't do that. Hold on, let me see if I get a speed. Get another speed up. See if I can take care of this leg. Or am I leaning over my hip? 6:51. Let's see. My body will adjust so we can all get along in harmony and do this walk. Okay. The body takes some measures because it wants this walk. Yeah, okay. Alright, but it's always this late. But, as I told you, it ain't stopping nothing. And it knows it too. So eventually it comes around. See how I started shifting my weight? My body said, well, try this. My body said, well, try that. Oh, thanks for the big comment. I'll read it when we take a break. My body saying, do this. Go back. Well, put your hip forward. You know? But then I'm moving around a lot of fat. And that fat is hard, honey. That fat is like rocks. But I don't want this fat on me as I get older. I won't be able to carry it. I won't be able to care for it, to give it daily care. So the fat gotta go now. Hey y'all, thanks for the comment. I read on the break. The fat gotta go now. And it's not happy. It's not happy. I do my stomach exercises. I roll it, I knead it, and I get it out. And it's not happy. Hey y'all, I'll read the messages on the break. Thanks for coming on the walk. And it's not happy. But it gotta go. I changed my eating habits. Cut down on my bread. Okay. There it is. It's back. Let me see. Let me see. Alright. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's Wednesday and the leg is a little tired. I'm going to cut it some slack and we're going to talk about Melania getting her bank. Let me see. And it's also because I never, maybe at one time I walked distributing my weight, but I became so fearful when I went down south to that Southern Baptist cult. So fearful because they said that women make men attack them. And when you swing your hips, you're telling the man you're loose and you're ready. So I found out that is bullshit. You cannot have arms, legs, and not even walk, and a man is ready. But, you know, they put it all on the woman. So if you swing your hips and something happens to you, which means if you're essayed, then it's your own fault. So, in my head, I decided to walk as stiff as I could. No hip swaying other than what's necessary for me to walk. No slow or exaggerated sway. Even when I wore heels, I didn't like that. Again, heels make your body, your legs look gorgeous. Hey y'all, I'll read your message on the break. Makes your legs look gorgeous and great for the thighs and stuff, and it will give you that sway, but let me see. It will give you that sway, but still in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I'm enticing a man. I'm enticing a man. I'm enticing a man. Keep your body straight. Don't jiggle. Oh, that was another thing. Don't jiggle. But Melania's going to make bank. Now, I know because on this penal colony, short memory is the thing. But I remember when the grifter was the executive warden. Remember he put the gates up all around the White House so we couldn't go in? And at that time, I remember it was the holidays, and Melania had to decorate the White House or some shit like that. And anyway, I remember reading the article. It was with Melania's personal assistant. I even think she got a book. And she said that when Melania shows up next to Donald, it's because he's given her money. He's paid her. Now, you think these folks on this penal colony would say, what do you mean you have to pay your wife to show up? And maybe some men do. But they said, they said the grifter paid big for them to stand there looking like Natasha and Boris. Bottom bitch and pimp. I tell you. So, y'all know the ancestors are still here. We're going to throw the 6 numbers next week, get their message, and we can go back to all the other wonderful things I want to talk to you all about. So, vibing. It's like, how much money do you think he's going to get? Now, I've been on this colony for 66 years looking at this politics because my mother told me that it was important I'll vote and all that stuff. She drank the Kool-Aid. She made me drink the Kool-Aid. And I made my daughter drink the Kool-Aid. But we survived. And we're smarter. So, I I watched them. And every time you see them, they would have their wife next to them, waving or whatever. But Melania only came out on important things where it was necessary for her to be there. And those are the things that the personal assistant was saying that she was getting a check from Donald. So I'm like, okay, now she got to show up soon, because he got, like I said, when I was a child, it was always a husband and wife, man and woman, holding up hands. Yeah, it was never one hand by itself. The wife was always there, sitting in the background or something. Melania. So I said, wow, he's trying to save her. Because he's a grifter, he's a businessman, they negotiated. She's a bottom bitch. Natasha. Uh-oh. Went a little further. We'll come back to that, because we didn't get to the amount. You know, I'm so glad I turned this down. With this song, YouTube always shows a commercial on it, but I don't be getting nothing. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies, a little better. It's the knee now. It's the knee now. Hey, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I thought I'd be by myself. Hello, Reen. I can't pronounce your name exactly. Rhean. Hey, Poofort. You're the best. Oh, thank you, love. Mark. Hello from Russia. Hello from America. Thanks for coming through, Russia. Y'all may have to come save us. Here we go. Marcus, hey. Liam, hey. Mr. Biet, hi. Hello. Of 219. Liam, you're the best at motivating people. Thank you. Keep pushing. I have to, because this leg is, ooh, child. Hey, Reeb, hello. Walk it out. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. JDABZ. He laughed at me. Much love, Liam. Hi, Alpha. Hey, okay, let's turn this down. The longer I say loop, they say we ain't looping. Hey, Rockstar. Hi, you're from India. Welcome, welcome. Girl, y'all exercising so y'all can get out there to work, right? Get y'all money. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Aldic. ALDC. Rockstar. You sound like my grandma. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And here's Q, the Aries. Do a 360. I don't know what that means. Y'all remember, I'm a grandmother. Y'all got to speak to me at a different age level. Oh. Hello, today from Burbank. So you're getting exercise and good for you. Do you remember Richard Simmons? Yes, I do. He's 72 years old, the fitness guru. Yes, I remember. Sweating to the oldies. Enigma, do you have any back problem? No. No, I don't. Donnie, what's for breakfast? I already had it. Tuna fish. Enigma, keep up the good work. Thank you, Enigma. Enigma, hold on. I am 66, Enigma. I don't have any back problem. I was just always bent over, head down. When you're a child and you want to survive, it's best to keep your head down and moving. When you're a teenager and you're trying to survive, you want to get to adulthood, keep your head down and keep moving. So you see, I realized that moving keeps you alive in so many ways. So I always did, when I became an adult on my own, walking everywhere. But as I got older, I joined the gym, and I just wanted to make sure my back stays strong. Also, at this age, you look at gravity differently. When you're young, you're just tearing through gravity and it's no problem. When you get to a certain age, you know gravity's there. And if you stand upright, gravity pushes you down by the shoulder. And if you hunch, gravity pushes you down by your back, like this. So, when I did crunches, I wouldn't do forward crunches. I'd lay on the floor, lift my legs, get on the machine, lift my legs. What do you call those? I call it hanging from my door frame. But I lift my legs to bring it up to crunch my stomach, because it's always been like that. And this corrects it. I walk like this with y'all, but when I go upstairs, oh, I get the dogs out, open up, and I'm moving. It's like how slow it is, how you wind up. I don't know if y'all even have this, you millennials. We used to call it spinning tops. And you used to take this rope, and you had to take your time, and you had to wrap it around this little spinning thing. And you had to make sure the rope was lined up, and it took some time. But once everything was done, and you flung it out on the ground, and it started spinning, 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 that's how it is with me when I get off this treadmill. This treadmill is a slow wind up for me. So I can walk upstairs, get the dogs, get my breakfast, see what I'm going to have for dinner, do laundry if I have to do laundry. It allows me to take care of myself, is what I'm saying. All right, back to Melania. So, I'm vibing. Oh, before I get back to Melania, let me tell you all what happened 1 o'clock this morning. Now, I've learned to, when I wake up, to get up. All these sleeping pill drugs and stuff like that, they make you feel that it's horrible for you to wake up in the middle of the night. They tell you, oh, if you get up, you can't. You stay up, you can't go back to sleep. Take this pharmaceutical, take that pharmaceutical. Just get your ass up. Get you a glass of water. Get maybe some hot water to sip. If you're hungry, eat a little sandwich. If you smoke, smoke your cigarette. Relax yourself. You're up. Then, do your bathroom, what you have to do. Lay your ass down, and you go to sleep. See, they teach you to, hey, when you wake up in the middle of the night, and it's so miserable, and it's so horrible, you need to take all this medication. So when you wake up in the middle of the night, you gotta, oh my God, I won't be able to go back to sleep. Oh, then I gotta work tomorrow, and then I gotta be great to the job, and then I gotta run the kids, and blah, 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 blah. Then you can't go back to sleep. And so then you need the pharmaceuticals. But I just wake up. I said, okay, middle of the night, and I'm up. I'll read your comments at the end. Thanks for coming on the walk. I said, I'm up. So, that's it. My body is relaxed, and I go back to sleep. All these fear tactics, all these fear tactics and stuff. Let your body be. I woke up in the middle of the night. Okay. I got some water. Okay. I got something to nibble on. Okay. And I went back to sleep. Okay. I see him at work. Oh, I can barely move. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went to the bathroom, and I knew when I woke up, and I went to the bathroom, I went to go back to sleep, and then I be there, and then I go to work, and then I got all this stuff on my desk, and I would just look at them like, that's gonna be your day? That's gonna be your day? Your body woke up. It wanted something. Pee, water, food. Give it to it and take your ass back and lay down. But the pharmaceutical company got to make their money. So let me get back to Melania. Oh, so I'm up at 1, and I'm adjusting this hip, trying to push it out. And first thing I go on YouTube, because y'all know I'm on the YouTube streets all the time. And this guy that I like comes from TikTok. And he comes up and he starts with this veteran. He was disabled in the war. And they treat him like shit. And he realizes that he is crippled now and don't mean shit to this government or rich people. And he said to the millennials, don't do it. You ain't fighting to save people. That's the bullshit. You ain't fighting to save no fucking cult. The earth and the universe doesn't require that of you. It requires of you to live your life to the fullest, to enjoy all the bounty that the earth gives you. And I told y'all the veterans are still here. The first thing, whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning. The veterans are still here. That's why we're going to do them 6 numbers on Monday. But his message was, don't do it. Telling you, the Vietnam vets laying on the ground in a country they don't even know. And they're told they're helping to save people from a horrible government that's trying to take Christianity away from them. But when you're laying there and your energy is getting ready to separate from you, and your liquid is pouring out, and you think back over your life, especially here on this penal colony, you say, what the fuck am I doing here? And then you realize you've been flim-flammed. You've been flim-flammed out of your life. Flim-flammed out of your life. Don't do it. Self-preservation. Come die for me. No. So if something happened to me and I'm crippled and I come back, you treat me like shit. I told y'all. Veterans off the highway. Please feed me, I'm a veteran. What kind of fuck shit is that? And then this guy, he said, don't do it, millennials. The Korean vets, they didn't know. They was flim-flam. The corporations, they made it so that they couldn't get hired and find jobs because they wanted them for the military. They kicked up racism, hanging us, doing everything torturous to us to make sure we went into that military so they could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. fuck up a country and get rid of African Americans at the same time. Ooh, these European Africans. So, if you focus on your life, because this is a war, penal colony, and it's always going to be at war until you stop it. And until people are seen, like, y'all know all are African of different colors, shapes, and sizes. Until you get that in place, no. Because I don't know what country it was, but they said they stopped using stuff like #1, the best, and all that kind of stuff. And I was so proud of them, because that's the bullshit. So there's always going to be war, because they have to be #1, the best. So when you live your life like that, that means you're always looking for confrontation. Because anything anyone does, they're threatening your #1 position. Ain't that something? These European Africans. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. We're the first. So anybody make a move towards you, you gotta take them out. So there'll always be war. We are the chosen people that screams war. Because anyone else who comes and says that they too are chosen, it's a war. Because you have to see who the chosen is. Let's get this 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. You know, we're the biggest. Always gonna try to get bigger. That's why y'all need to leave these South Americans alone. Because while y'all screaming at them coming across the border, you're not looking at these junkyard dogs down in South America trying to get the government to get rid of the indigenous people so they can mine for oil, frack for gold, destroying villages, telling people they can come up here. Anything to get their land in South America, but you don't see that. Oh, the South Americans, they just running up here. No, they ain't just running up here. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're not telling you how they destroyed their villages. They're not telling you how they destroyed their businesses. Because you want to drive them out because you think there's all there you think. So you're paying off the government, this penal colony, paying off the government, starting shit in South America, but y'all don't want to see that. They got machines in the lakes that tearing up little babies that cross the border, and it never dawns on them. Why are they running up here? Because you're down there fucking with them. 5, squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One for good luck. Squeeze your gut, tuck in the elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wants good luck. You don't see how you're all over the place destroying governments, turning people against one. So you can go in there and get oil, diamond, sugar, what else? What else? Anything that they can take your life for. And these European African, plenty. Okay, before we start drinking, okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Run, Forrest, run. No, Daniel, that's you. For me, you have to say, walk, Forrest, walk. Running is your pace, walking is mine, but thanks for coming. Hey, I got some messages put away. Hey, Assad. Welcome back, Assad. Let me turn this off and let's get our gulp going. Every time I hear them. Hey, we let these South Americans and they're coming in and unlicensed Americans. And they were throwing on them. Why they run up here? Because the cartel. Let me tell you who made the cartel. This military and Ronald Reagan right here in this penal colony. They traded guns for cocaine and created the worst blizzard ever. Then the DEA came in and taught them how to make it into crack to get rid of it faster. Then they came back and arrested everybody that they gave it to. But now they say the cartel's bad, but this penal colony made it. Cartels had to go up in the mountains and threaten those people to cut the poppies or the cocas or whatever it is and process it and give it to them so they can get into a drug deal with this penal colony. Oh, it's documented. You can look it up. Let's do this. Well, they're terrible. They're coming up here. And then, quite boldly, they say, well, the so-and-so government is trying to get the indigenous people. Y'all call America, I call it penal colony. Corporations is paying the government to move the indigenous people out the rainforests and any other area they want to dig for oil, gold, silver, charcoal, whatever, to destroy society. Nigerians and Indian people, do what y'all do. So back to Melania. I said that to get her to come back. Now he is going to be executive warden because he's a scammer, and he's he's not a very good one. He's the best ever to live, and him getting back in the office is going to teach y'all scammers how to tell y'all how to take it up quite a few notches. Because you're finna learn from the best. So I figure, now she's a bottom bitch, and Boris and Natasha, so let me see what Natasha would want. Well, last time it was Donald put gates around the White House because they're going to come in and get us. And she was pissed about decorating the White House or doing anything in the White House. She didn't like it. They didn't like the White House. They wanted that hotel down the street or Mar-a-Lago to be the White House. So now he'll be there, trying to swindle countries out of money, declaring war on them. And then when they say something, when you kill their unlife their general, when the president says something about this penal colony unlifing his general and puts what, a $5 million or $50 million bond on this penal colony executive warden, and then all of a sudden a drone brought his plane down. So now he's pretty much invincible. So that makes Melania's life more in danger. So 4 years with the grifter, going to all his dinners, having his old men feel all over her, and she rub up and touch all over them. That's a lot of money. I say 50 million. 10 million a year. And that the grifter levels the White House and makes Mar-a-Lago the capital of this penal colony. So everybody vibe back that, yeah, that's a fair thing. And yeah, 10 million a year for her to show up to events, for her to go with international people, but I tell you, international countries right now do not invite them in, not at all, honey. Let them embargo you, let them whatever. This ain't nothing but GMO shit here. I got an apple, ain't had no seeds, ain't had no stem. So, I can't eat apples no more. Every time I buy apples, it ain't got no stem, ain't got no seeds, or it has a stem and no seeds, or 2 seeds and no stem. But I remember when apples used to have a lot of seeds and a stem. So if they embargo you, tell them to stick whatever they holding back from you. Tell them this penal colony, tell them to stick it up their ass. Cause it's GMO'd, it's plastic, it's made from out of something. They're giving us all kind of garbage, y'all. You have no idea. Let's finish this up. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Oh, that's why you gotta work out. You gotta get your blood to move all that plastic around and all that stuff. I'm telling y'all, I bought an apple on the outside that was so dark and so ripe, because I love red delicious apples. I got the back home, I was like, yeah. I cut into it. It looked like it wasn't even supposed to be off the tree yet. It hadn't matured. I bit into it. There was no apple taste. I looked. No seeds. No. It was I think I had a stem. I pulled it off. But then I wrapped it up in cellophane, put it on the counter. The next day, it looked like it had ripened a little bit, and I bit into it, and it had some flavor. So I wrapped it back up. The next day, looked like it had ripened a little bit more, and I bit into it, and it had a little more flavor, and then something said, "Are you out your damn mind? This plastic ain't getting down." So I took the whole bag and threw it in the garbage. We don't even get apples no more. So trust and believe, anything they sending out to you, you can get from another country much better. I shouldn't laugh because I don't know. I'm going to have to go to a foreign country. I'm going to have to go to South America to get a real apple. I have to go to China. I have to go to Korea. I have to go any place that's not here to get a fruit that's not genetically engineered. That's why mother say don't want to have no baby. You can parade that plastic all you want. It's just plastic. And then you feed it to your baby. Then your baby have the thing, but this is a healthcare thing. So all these sicknesses, you go to the doctor, you make the doctors rich, and then they got the boats, and then they got this, that. Let's walk, let's love ourselves. And my apple days are over. Yes, from Whole Foods. We got guacamole from Whole Foods that didn't turn green for 3 weeks. That didn't turn brown for 3 weeks. It stayed as green as ever. And I said to my daughter, I said, "Where'd you get this from?" She said, "Oh, Mommy, I got it from Whole Foods." I said, "They genetically engineering at Whole Foods? I thought they said that's supposed to be farm fresh." 3 weeks guacamole. Every time I look, it was green as the day I brought it in the house. I know avocados. You breathe wrong, they gone. I may have a little blockage that only went to here. Hey y'all, we did it. We did it. Y'all drunk your water? Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe. And exercise with me. Thanks for coming on the walk. Have a great day. Have a rah-rah day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk. I'll see you tomorrow.